There's an attraction Disney had planned to add to Fantasyland, but then they just didn't. Well, to be honest, there's quite a few things they planned that never quite made the cut, a few of which can be seen in this project scope proposal for the new Fantasyland of 1983. First of all, the Pinocchio Village House restaurant, now Red Rose Tavern, was a lift from Walt Disney World's version, so it was going to have a second-level dining patio, probably similar to the one that still exists today in Walt Disney World. But later on, they decided to just not do a second level at all. So that's why we sadly don't have a bird's-eye dining experience in Fantasyland. The Village House also would have had a view of Pinocchio's daring journey on the ground level, like the view of Small World in Walt Disney World. But this never happened either. Popping over to Peter Pan, they did propose that there be a fountain or pool in front of this attraction, perhaps to appease guests after they demolished Skull Rock. The water feature was never realized, but I think that's why this planter is here, because that's where it was supposed to be. Over at the castle, though the drawbridge has opened twice in Disney's history, it seems that a regular raising and lowering of the drawbridge might have been considered for a brief period of time. But one of the most interesting lost ideas is the pirate ship, which the Imagineers knew they had to demolish mostly because the wood was rotted and had a lot of termite damage. The plan, however, was to rebuild the ship at 5/8 scale, add a juice bar inside, and convert the lagoon into a play area similar to Tom Sawyer Island. It even had a name called Pirates Cove. Of course, none of this actually came to pass. They just tore down the ship and the lagoon and instead used the ropes and rigging inside the Peter Pan attraction. But in 2007, they did add Pirates Lair to Tom Sawyer Island, so it all kind of worked out in the end.